Edwyn Charles Huang, born March 1, 1982, known as Eddie Huang, is an American restaurateur, chef, food personality, writer, and attorney. He owns BaoHaus, a sandwich shop in the East Village of Manhattan. Huang was born in Washington, D.C. to immigrant parents from Taiwan, Jessica and Louis Huang. He was raised in a Chinatown in Washington, D.C., but then moved to Orlando, Florida, where his father managed a successful group of steak and seafood restaurants, including Atlantic Bay Seafood and Grill and Cattleman's Ranch Steakhouse. He identified with African American culture, especially hip-hop, at a young age. He also frequently got into fights, getting arrested twice on assault charges while growing up. Huang attended the University of Pittsburgh and Rollins College, graduating with a BA in English and Film from Rollins in 2004. At Rollins, he also won the Barbara Lawrence Alfond English Award and the Zora Neale Hurston Award, and was sports and humor editor for the school paper, the Sandspur. In 2008, Huang earned a JD from Cardozo School of Law at Yeshiva University. At Cardozo, Huang worked at the Innocence Project, served as president of the Minority Law Students Association and as vice president of the Asian Pacific American Law Students Association, and also won a New York City Bar Association Minority Fellowship in 2006. Career. Huang's first job as a lawyer was working in corporate law at Chadbourn and Park in New York City. He worked as a summer associate in 2006 and 2007, then was hired as an associate in the corporate department in 2008. Within a year, due to the financial crisis of 2007-08, Huang was laid off, and began working as a stand-up comic and marijuana dealer. Clothing designer. From 2006 to 2009, Huang ran a streetwear company called Hoodman Clothing, initially called Bergdorf Hoodman. At Hoodman, Huang co-created clothing designs with art director Ning Juan, a graphic designer whom he had met in Taiwan. Chef and restaurateur. Huang was also interested in food as he had grown up watching his mother cook at home. He also learned cooking techniques from various chefs of different cultural backgrounds and cuisine styles that worked at his father's restaurants. He learned management and how to be a good expediter. Expediters are people who manage the communication of information and orders between the back and front of the restaurant, making sure that the food is prepared in the correct order, as efficiently and rapidly as possible and presented to the customer in the highest quality conditions. Working as an expediter was a skill he learned from his father, who had also opened a number of restaurants in the Orlando area. In December 2009, Huang opened BaoHaus, a Taiwanese bun shop, in Lower Manhattan. In July 2011, he relocated his first shop to 238 East 14th Street in the East Village with an expanded menu. Another restaurant, Xiao Yet, was less successful and closed after controversy over its sales of Four Loko. Author. Huang created a blog called Fresh Off the Boat and later published a memoir with Random House by the same name. Fresh Off the Boat, a memoir, was released in early 2013, receiving favorable reviews from Publishers Weekly and the New York Times. Television. Huang hosted Cheap Bites on the Cooking Channel at the end of 2011 and also appeared on several episodes of Unique Eats before leaving the Cooking Channel for Vice, where he hosts a recurring segment, also called Fresh Off the Boat, which was later renamed Huang's World. Also in 2012, Huang was named a 2013 TED Fellow. He later had his TED Fellowship revoked for not attending every event of the conference, per the fellowship agreement. He went on to compare TED to a Scientology summer camp. Fresh Off the Boat. In 2014, ABC ordered a television series based on his book, also called Fresh Off the Boat, starring Randall Park and Constance Wu, with Hudson Yang playing Eddie. The show debuted with 2 preview episodes on February 4, 2015, and premiered in its prime time slot on February 10, 2015. Huang was outspoken in his criticism of the development process of the show, writing a lengthy essay about his concern that his vision for the show was compromised. Huang has said that he does not watch the show, as he thinks that after the pilot episode, it isn't what he wrote in his memoir.